process. Today we're going to be talking about breastfeeding. Now you've been hearing of breastfeeding, breastfeeding, breastfeeding. Another name for breastfeeding is simply nursing. When you nurse a child, that is giving a child breast milk from the mother's breast. That is simply what breastfeeding is. Now we'll be talking about the WHO standard, and they've advised that all mothers should at least breastfeed their newborn for the first 6 months exclusively without giving even water or food. Why? Because this breast milk is packed with nutrients that is good enough for the development and growth of a newborn. Again, after the birth of a child or a newborn, we have what we call colostrum. Colostrum is the first milk, the thick yellowish milk that comes out from the mammary gland of the mother, that is the breast of the mother immediately after birth. So like I said, breast milk is very essential for newborn babies because it helps them to grow. Now we're going to be looking at what the advantages of this breastfeeding, advantages of breastfeeding to a baby and to a mother. Now let's look at the advantages of breastfeeding to a baby first of all. First and foremost, like I've always been saying from the beginning of this class, the breast milk is packed with nutrients that will help the child in what development, especially even the brain development. Secondly is that this breast milk will also help the child in building up of what? Strong bones. It also helps the child in building up of what? Antibodies. It means that the child will build up enough what? Immunity. So it means that the child will not be falling sick regularly. Okay, so let's look at advantages of breastfeeding to the mother. First and foremost, the precious being is born, and the first thing you want to do is to place the child to suckle on your breast. This brings a lot of bonding between a child and a baby, and that is why the child firstly recognizes the mother, and that's why you can imagine the baby is crying and the mother leaves the baby stops crying. Why? The baby can perceive the breast milk, and you are creating a bond between yourself and the child, because when the baby is suckling to the breast, when the baby is sucking the breast, the baby is looking directly to the mom, and the mother is also looking at the child. Now there are other advantages. Breast milk is cheap. It is readily available. It's just in you. You don't need to buy it. You don't need to worry about checking the contents of formula on any container. And also it's readily available at the normal temperature, so you don't have any milk to boil or to cool. Besides, breast milk has all the contents in the right, all the nutrients in the right proportion for the child to grow healthily. Now breast milk has also been said, or breastfeeding has also been said to limit breast cancer. Of course, cancer is so rampant these days, but they say that when a child sucks on the breast, it prevents the mother from having breast cancer. Again, breast milk is readily available, it's everywhere, and it saves time. You don't need to wash bottles if you're not expressing the breast milk, you're just giving the child the breast. So you don't bother about too much hygiene. The only hygiene you worry about is taking a shower and also making sure that the breast is clean whenever you want to breastfeed the child. So in essence, there is no risk of contamination when you do proper breastfeeding. And also, breastfeeding helps the mother's womb to contract back to the normal size. Of course, when a woman is pregnant, the body is very elastic, and the tummy protrudes and is big because the womb is also protruding to accommodate the child, the baby in the womb. And so after a delivery, when a mother is breastfeeding, it helps the womb to contract back to its normal size, and it also helps mothers to lose weight and get back to their pre-pregnancy size. Again, breast milk also prevents post-delivery depression. So some women go into depression after giving birth, but you find out that majority of women that breastfeed after delivery hardly falls into post-delivery depression. So having said all this, you will agree with me that breastfeeding is so beautiful for the baby and also for the mother. So see you in my next class. Keep watching 2C's science classes. Bye.